retired last year.
Really?
Because she takes care of her 102-year-old mother.
Oh my goodness. 102. It's genetic stock.
Yeah, we're like, well, we're never gonna go or what?
Is she still with it for the most part? Pick your brain on
Like
some wisdom.
like she's super smart. She reads all this philosophy and science and everything, but she doesn't know a day. That kind of thing.
That's so
Is it Sunday? You know, or she'll keep asking you the same question over and over. But other stuff totally she gets. You know, she's read her whole life. She was playing tennis through her 80s.
Oh yeah.
You know, so.
He asked me on that.
And she was a teacher too.
Good man, those cosmic boomerangs come back.
Yeah.
Not make the most money, but while you're changing the trajectory of lives. Ever see Mr. Holland's Opus?
Yeah, it's really good. Great, yeah. Yeah, beautiful story.
Yeah, no kidding. I think that was based somewhat on a true story.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
Seconds. 10, 9.
All right, I'm going to take this down an octave.
All right.
I don't need to be a hero. All right, 4 bars. Yeah, baby.
feels so good. I hope you're feeling good.
All right. 11 o'clock on the dot, I think. Time to start this thing off. Hey! Here we go. Standing outside the door of love and mercy, you wonder if there's a place there for you. You know there's peace inside, but still you're searching for someone who understands the pain you've been through. Where the Father waits with open arms, He's calling out your name. Come on in, welcome home. You are loved, you belong here now. No matter where you've been, come on in, come on in. Unity, come on in. You'll find a place of rest and illumination where God within you helps you to light your way. He knows the peace you need and the hurt you're feeling. He longs to hold you and to wipe your tears away. Where the doors are locked, the lights are on. What are you waiting for? Come on in, welcome home. You are loved, you belong here now. No matter where you've been, come on in, come on in. Yeah. Well, there's room enough in this home of love for someone just like you. Come on in, welcome home. You are loved, you belong here now. No matter where you've been, come on in, welcome home. You are loved, you belong here now. No matter where you've been, come on in, come on in. Unity in Tampa, hey, come on in. And happy Sunday, good morning. Wonderful, wonderful.
It's water day. And it's not going to rain this time. Yeah. All right. So really quick announcement. In 2 weeks, Friday after this coming one, we'll have our teen movie night. So anyone middle school and high school, show up 6:30 in the clubhouse. Pizza, popcorn, drinks, and we'll have a short list of movies for y'all to choose from. So yeah, and like I said, water day today. And we're just going to get to it, so we have all the time we need. Can I have all of my kids slide this way to sit right here on these stairs? Oh, hey. So, yeah, we came up here last week and talked about the rallies, the Uniteen Retreat and the IYOU. That is the middle school Uniteen Summer Splash Retreat. That is all the kids that came from the churches across the southeast. And in the foreground there is our lovely regional consultant, Waitana. Oh, there's Miss Katie. She's in that picture. Yeah. All right. So yeah, now let's get everyone slide this way. So you're sitting right in front of me. Slide, slide. Reverend Nancy wants to come and have a talk with you real quick. Chat time. Here we go.
Getting in the middle. Can I get in the middle by you? Yeah. All right. You're going to play in the water today, right? So that's nature. All right. I want you to tell me what's one thing you learn from nature. What's one thing we can learn from nature? What does nature teach us?
Respect life.
Wow, that's awesome, Harte. Great job. Respect life. That's pretty awesome. Anybody else? All right, so when you go outside today, I want you to respect life, including your own. Be careful, right? Be nice to the grass. Don't step too hard, right? Don't drink the water. We need it for the grass, No, I'm kidding. I hope you
Don't
guys
drink the
have a
water.
great time today. And just so everybody knows, I'm always saying good morning to Logan and Everett. They're here today. There's Everett. And Logan's about to walk back. So, Logan, yeah, there's our Lion King grandson. But Logan, I say good morning to you online every Sunday, and everybody wonders who you are because they don't get to see you. Yeah. All right, let's sing you off.
All right.
Or bless you off.
Yeah. So, I like that. I like saying it that way. All right, you guys stand up real quick so they can see you and send their energy straight at you. All right. We love you. We bless you. We truly appreciate you. And we behold the Christ in you. We love you. We love you. We really, really love you. All right. Go straight back to Mr. Mark and Katie. Go straight back.
Feeling good, like I should. Went and took a walk around my neighborhood. Feeling blessed, never stressed. Got the sunshine on my Sunday best. What's up, Lisa?
Well, good morning, Unity of Tampa. I'm Gimpy Bison. I'm covering for Hanson. You may want to know what's the difference. Hanson can dance. Gimpy, according to his mother, is better looking and more witty. Okay? I invited what I personally think. Hey! Right. Don't you miss her? I personally invited Lisa to come back up here so she can see what she's missing. The bright lights, the wonderful smiling faces. I think she's, in my personal opinion, and that doesn't count for much, but I'm putting in my vote, I would like to see her back on the platform assistant list. Because I think she's top notch. Have anything to say?
Is that you speaking or Gimpy speaking? Which one of you is speaking then?
Right now we're twins, so.
Well, thank you, Hanson. It's nice to be back up here and nice to be here again. Welcome to August, everyone. Happy new month.
Absolutely. So first Monday of the month, okay, we'll get to that. But it's welcome visitor time, and Joy brought a couple visitors from, is it Cape Coral? Well, welcome. You'll have to motor up more often because we recognize people here for the second time and the third time. So get on that list. Who is here for the second and third time? Well, welcome back. I hope you're feeling comfortable and feeling at home here. Wow. Okay. This woman has, gotten right in with us. That's excellent. Thank you so much. Okay. First timers, there's a gift of a flower that one of the ushers should be bringing to you. And you also, if you so desire, there's a shirt back there that says Unity of Tampa, comes in several different colors, and hopefully your size is there. I know Logan is here for the first time, but I don't think they have a toddler size, all right? Wah, wah. Not the first time. Virtually. Oh, well, who's the young dude? The really young dude. Okay, the bambino. Okay, well, he qualifies as a second visit, so. All right. Okay, well, let's do this, okay? So announcements. First thing is make sure your cell phones are turned off, airplane mode, silence, kaput, thrown out the window, please. All right? And then there's various ways to get the message. How are they?
You can get them in your Sunday bulletin, the email newsletter that we have, the Facebook, our website, and our convenient mobile app.
Cool. And I think there's like a QR code now that you can scan as you come in. We can save some paper and some ink. Good. Okay. Well, I missed this. Were you here for that?
No, I wasn't here either.
Well, anyone who want to give a testimony about the Latin dance for all you mambo swingers? Merengue swingers. Do we have some pictures? Whoa. Woo. That is romance in action. Let's give it to the couple. What do you think?
I think we should. That's awesome. Thank you so much for doing that.
And thank you, Annette, for doing this. Is it a monthly thing or like whenever I feel like it? Every 2 months. Okay, I can understand it. You need a break, all right? Okay, good. All right. So this is the... That looked kind of like, that wasn't like, one of those ethnic things with people jumping up in the air doing splits, Russian can openers and all that other stuff.
That's the next one.
Oh, okay, we're going to be doing that?
Yeah, that's the next one.
Whoa, what do you know? Okay. All right, well, strap on your dancing shoes. All right, so it's the first Sunday in the month. And slide, please. Yeah. So what does ACIM mean?
A Course in Miracles.
Okay, so somebody knows the... And what are not anagram, the acronyms. Okay, good. And that's going to be led by Gilda. Where is she? Gilda, waves your hand. There she is in the back at 12:30 in the clubhouse, and that's today, correct? All right, good. So everybody show up, and now we have on the what Sunday? Third Saturday of the month. Yeah, don't make that mistake again. The third Sunday, show up. Okay, show up on the third Sunday. All right, men's group. So, Jeffrey, you want to give some previews of coming attractions since this is the first thing?
We'll see everybody on Saturday, the third
Third Saturday.
Saturday.
So, are we going to drink beer and play cards, or are we going to mow each other's yards, or what are we going to do?
Scratch whatever you want. It doesn't matter. We're all
okay. All right. Yeah, we're going to get down. And then we got to celebrate birthdays. Is Lou Key here? Lewis is not here? No. Okay. Well, today is Lewis's birthday, and Carmen, yours is tomorrow, mañana. Hey, happy feliz cumpleaños. And?
Linda Reed's birthday on the 8th.
Okay. And that...
Does anybody else have a birthday this week that we might have forgotten or didn't have on our sheet today? My dad. Yes? Oh.
Oh, okay.
Today is
Happy birthday!
Happy birthday, Daddy. All right. Well, good. Well, thank you for sharing the platform with me, and I hope you will get back on the list. Oh, absolutely. All right. Thank you guys very much.
Thanks, guys. We're going to sing to these birthday babies. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, God loves you. Happy birthday to you.
Well, deep breath. Good morning. How are we?
Morning.
Yeah? I'm sorry we missed Latin dance night, but we have extra blessings to be grateful for today with having Jay and Emily and Logan and Everett here for the weekend. And as much as we love to be with all of you on Friday night and Latin dance, we chose them. So it's nothing personal, okay? But, we have limited time together. I want to start by first thanking Hanson and welcoming Lisa back. I'm so glad Lisa is back here. It's awesome. And Hanson, we're going to hope you get to feeling better. And I want to do a shout out first to Julie and Mark, who are on Prince Edward Island in Nova Scotia, watching today, so good to see you guys. Oh, it is? Oh, that's hysterical. And I also want to do a shout out to Donna O'Toole, who made it to Canton, Ohio. So that's another person traveling this week. And I want to thank, before I forget to do this, Bronwyn. Bronwyn, I want to say thank you for always doing Reiki for us before and after. And I owe our, she is amazing, and we appreciate you. And I need to do a shout out to our greeters, because I don't want you to think we don't appreciate what a commitment it is for you to be here on Sundays and do what you do. Patty's an awesome leader, and we're very grateful to her. So thank you for that. And of course, sound booth and our band and all the people. Luis was out there. We had a moment of chaos this morning. Somebody stole the grate off of our drain in the back, in our fence, came into the fence, stole the drain, so we had this big hole there that anybody could have fallen in. So Luis went out there after showering and coming to church and cut boards and covered it up, and thank you for helping us this morning on that. Okay, so I have a couple of other gratitude moments. One, I want to tell you that Bruce, I talked to him every day this week, except yesterday afternoon, I think. But he made it home from the hospital. He was released. Yes. And the picture in the bottom left is what he's looking at this very minute, because he's sitting on his porch on his farm back in Deckerville, and he is so happy to be home. And an amazing story I'll tell you about him also, beside his bravery and his wonderful attitude, is that the artery that was stabbed, they weren't able to save. So they cauterized it, but how amazing it is that the body knows what to do. So the other artery automatically started feeding his arm. Those of you in the medical field know more about that than me, but I just thought it was amazing that his arm is already starting to recover. And he's got a bit of a recovery. I told him every day to be patient and to see what lessons he needs to learn in this healing process, because there's something in it. And I'll tell you more about another part of the story when we get to the good news stories. And Annette, personally, I just want to thank you for, where'd she go? There you are. I just want to thank you for being willing to come and do what you did Friday. I got many texts saying what a great time people had. So, yes, sir. Oh, yes, thank you. I told you to remind me. Okay, are you ready? Those of you who have signs, Bruce and Maria, this is for you. Everybody stand up. We're going to have Greg back out on the camera, and you're going to face the camera, hold your signs up, and give them a minute to read. Bruce, I hope you're looking and reading. And thank you all for your ongoing support of this situation. It's been amazing. All right, can we do our affirmation, please, together? Take a deep breath. Close your eyes if you know it. If you don't, read it, but say it with meaning. There is only one power and one presence in the universe and in my life, God the good, omnipotent. And our daily word today is truth. So our affirmation is, I speak my truth with clarity and compassion. The message says this: living in an increasingly polarized world, I am aware not everyone will share my perspective or see life the way I do. As much as I want to live harmoniously with others, I also want to stand up for what I believe. What I know is true for me. I appreciate that others feel the same way about their beliefs. I speak my truth. I center myself in divinity while acknowledging the divinity of all others. I am honest. I am grounded. I'm staying steady when someone does not agree with me. And likewise, I have learned to receive others' truths as I would want them to receive mine. The presence of God is within me. I am a spiritual being with integrity, speaking words of truth with spiritual power. And the Bible verse they chose for this says, "These are the things that you shall do. Speak the truth to one another, render in your gates judgments that are true, and make for peace." So that's pretty awesome. And we're starting a new song for this month, a new former familiar song for this month, and hopefully you'll feel the message.
And hopefully you'll sing along with us. Will you guys stand and sing this with us? You can sing with me or Michael as kind of a call and response. So this is week 1. We won't get competitive with it yet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
I hear the music
I hear the music
down in my soul.
down in my soul.
I hear the music
The music
down in my soul.
down in my soul.
I hear the music
I hear the music
down in my soul.
down in my soul.
In the whole wide world is my home. Yes, it is. Yeah, I've got a new day
I got a new day
down in my soul.
down in my soul.
I've got a new day
I got a new day
down in my soul.
down in my soul.
I've got a new day
I got a new day
down in my soul.
down in my soul.
In the whole wide world is my home. Yeah. Shh. I love the silence
I hear the silence
down in my soul.
down in my
So
soul.
you hear it? I hear the
I
silence
hear the silence
down in my soul.
down in my soul.
I love the silence
I love the silence
down in my soul.
down in my soul.
In my whole wide world is my home. Yeah. I feel the power
Feel the power
down in my soul.
down in my soul.
I feel the power
I feel the power
down in my soul.
down in my soul.
I feel the power
I feel the power
down in my soul.
down in my soul.
And the whole wide world is my home. Yeah. And the whole wide world is my home. Yes, it is. Yeah. Said the whole wide world is my home.
Thanks, guys. All right, so we'll get better. We'll get better at it.
It was wonderful. Yeah, it's good energy song. Makes your whole body vibrate. All right, so I have 2 parts of last week. For those of you who were not here last week, just a quick, so you feel like you understand what we're talking about. There was a stabbing at the Walmart in Michigan, and 2 of our congregants were there, 2 of our members, and one of them was wounded pretty badly and had to have surgery. Now, the very awesome thing about this is that Bruce heard a story about the man who stabbed him. And when I spoke to him, I think it was Monday or Tuesday, he told me the story, and he said, I started to feel compassion for the man who hurt me when I found out he had been struggling with mental health his entire life. His family was out looking for him when the incident happened, and And he just said, I'm starting to see him. And we talked about it not being personal, that as personal as it felt, it was not personal. Somebody was in emotional pain and acted out. Now, coupling that is the guy who actually helped stop the stabber. And it's a beautiful story. I decided I wanted to share it. And this is about a Marine veteran and hospital worker. His name is Derek Perry. He described the chaos that enveloped the Traverse City Superstore Saturday when 11 people were allegedly stabbed by Bradford Gile. A lady was screaming for her son. All the employees and patrons were clamoring, trying to run in different directions. When the suspect fled out to the parking lot, Perry, along with others, dropped his groceries and surrounded the alleged attacker. Perry, being a Marine, had been at the target range that day, so he had his gun on him, which is legal to carry. He pulled his gun out. He demanded that Gile throw the knife away. Now, this is where I really want you to hear the story, because this is where I feel Spirit handled him in the right way. Perry, despite everyone else telling him to pull the trigger, did not shoot. He said, unfortunately, there was kind of like a mob mentality going on around me. Some very disturbing things were being said on how to deal with the person and the situation. I had to block all of that out and focus on the man, because I ultimately wanted him to put the knife down and back away until law enforcement got there. He recalled that Gile was rambling and appeared out of his mind, which, by the way, Bruce said the same thing to me. I could see it in his eyes. He was wild-eyed. He didn't even look like he was in his right mind. And he was saying, they told me to do it. They told me to do it. Call 911. I said, they're on their way. They're coming. I took time to actually look and listen and try to understand this man's mind state and see that, yes, I'm in a position to do something very rash, but it's ultimately my decision to not do it as well. He said, de-escalate the situation, try to get him to surrender on his own accord. Despite his brave actions, which ensured that Gile was taken into custody without incident and with no further injuries, Perry doesn't consider himself a hero at all. The only thing that separated me from the other gentlemen that had stepped in as well was that what I was carrying in my hands. I think I would have ran out there or walked out there and helped either way. It was just a moment of, I got a duty to protect. I did not see myself as any type of judge, jury, or executioner. I just wanted everyone to be safe. And of course, Gile has been arrested and arraigned on 11 counts of assault with intent to murder. And something else Bruce told me this week, every day I felt like I learned a little more about what he was experiencing emotionally. But he said that the worker, there was a Walmart worker there who took off his vest and tied it around the arm. And that's what really saved Bruce's life, because once the artery was hit, he just couldn't stop the bleeding. So again, there's an unsung hero in this who knew what to do and how to step in. So I shared this story with you to say that when we are trying to help other people and we are provoked to this kind of fierce mentality, we need to pause like this guy did and say, how do I diffuse the situation without becoming violent myself. And that includes all kinds of violence, whether we're screaming and yelling at each other or throwing bricks at each other, whichever one might come first. So let's just remember that. And let's get ready for meditation, please.
So blessed, I am so blessed, I am so grateful for all that I have. I am so blessed, I am so blessed, I am so grateful, I am so blessed, I am so blessed, I am so I am so grateful for all that I have. I am so blessed. I am so blessed. I am so grateful. I am so blessed. I am so grateful. I am so blessed.
So it's such a wonderful reminder to just remember how blessed we are. And as we prepare for today's meditation, I just want you to take a few deep breaths. You know, the most natural thing doesn't seem to come quite as natural to us. We're always holding our breath, instead of keeping a constant flow of air in and air out. So I want you to just imagine as you take new air in that you're just allowing your body to relax and your mind to calm, your shoulders to slide down and your head just to not feel so stressed sitting on your neck. Just try to relax and listen to the words I'm going to share and take in what's right for you. Let go of the rest. Today, I focus my attention on aligning my life to the flow of nature. I sense the subtle pulse of life. Leaves that tremble in the wind, the distant song of a bird, the hush of sunlight spilling across my skin. And in this sacred space, there is no need for me to conquer or control, but rather to harmonize and to become a note in the symphony of nature. When I listen deeply, I realize that nature is not separate from me. It is within me. It is around me. And it is an endless conversation between my breath and the wind, my heartbeat and the ancient rhythm of the earth. I listen, not just with my ears, but with my whole being. The rustle of leaves becomes wisdom, and the dance of clouds becomes my lesson in letting go. I reflect on the gentleness of rain, the persistence of rivers shaping the stones, the patience of seeds in darkness waiting for their time to grow. Each element teaches me something vital about my own spirit, how to yield, how to grow, how to trust the process that unfolds in its own time. I bring awareness to the cycles in my own life. I honor my personal rhythms, knowing that constant productivity is not sustainable, just as endless summer would scorch the earth. I ask myself, what season am I in right now? Is this a time of growth for me, or is it a time of rest? Is it a time to reap or a time to sow? I release judgment and embrace whatever stage I find myself in, trusting that each cycle has its unique gifts. I attune my actions and expectations to the reality of this moment, allowing nature's pace to guide me. And I rest in the silence and take this in. And so as we come back to this place and time, feeling refreshed and relaxed, we recognize that within us is a natural rhythm that knows what to do if we can just trust. And as we gently open our eyes, we recognize that we are centered in peace. Oh, thank you for telling me. So the McGregors are saying thank you for the outpouring of love and support. Thank you. And you know, normally I'd say good morning, Logan and Everett, but I'm not going to. There's no note to do so today. Oh, great. Wow. From the islands. What the heck? Why do you tell me that? I'm not on the island. Long Island. Oh, Long Island. Thank you. I feel so much better. Oh, hi, Mike. I'm sorry, but I'm really glad too. All right, so as you probably figured out from our meditation, our focus today is about allowing ourselves to learn to let our lives unfold more using nature as our teacher. Personally, I have always found it easy to walk out, sit outside on the back patio, and listen to the sound of the wind, listen to the water, listen to the little waterfall in the pool, anything that distracts me from the noise in my head. And I think it's one of the best gifts we give ourselves to pause, step outside nature, and regroup. Even the wind in the trees is one of my favorite things to listen to. The first time, when I was still living in Colorado, the first time anybody told me to back up to a tree and just feel a tree, I was shocked. I thought they were just hippie people, but I was shocked at what I felt. I mean, if you've never done it, you should do it. Pick a really good tree, but the rumbling you feel in the tree is remarkable, and it tells you just how much energy there is. The laws of nature are 400 million years old. Okay, just put that in perspective. They're older than Scripture. So there's this wisdom, this primal wisdom that exists in nature, in the cycles, in the patterns, and in the harmony that nature has to bring things to life. Learning to align with that same flow of nature means we have to have the hearts and minds to be able to operate in this same way, where we're not exercising control over everything that we can't control anyway, and where we're able to let go of anxiety and let things play out. Now, thanks to Patty Breckenridge, back on my birthday, she gave me a book that I became very fascinated by. The title of the book is How to Be More Tree. And it sounds really goofy, and at first I thought, what could this possibly be about? But I have to tell you, it is one of my favorites. And is Candace Graham here? No, I think she's traveling today. But anyway, I was reading a page to Candace one day, and she went out and bought the book. But it's amazing. And I've been hooked on it. I open it up. It's the kind of book you could open to any page at any time on any day, and there would be a new lesson for you. But one of the best lines in the introduction says this: trees have been around for nearly 400 million years, a good amount of time to accumulate some serious wisdom, and they've become masters at adapting, surviving, and thriving. Okay, so I know we're not 400 million years old, but my question to us is this: why is it we have so much trouble? And nature is able to manage all these things without all the brain power and computers and things that we use to work ourselves up. A tree understands it is not the center of the universe, but it is part of the landscape. Okay, whereas we sometimes think we're the center of the universe and everybody else is the landscape. There's a level of humility and grace that plays out in the scene. If you look across a landscape and you see everything moving, even out our windows, you can see little bushes moving. There's no question about where it fits in or why no one is noticing it. Nature doesn't stand around saying, hey, look at me, I'm a flower, where aren't you paying attention to me? It accepts its place in the world, its gifts, and it understands its limitations. We live in a world that's perpetually changing all the time, constant innovation, constant, relentless pursuits for achievement. And it can be difficult to allow our lives to unfold unless it's coming from the inside. Some of us feel like there's never enough time, me being one of them, to do all the things I feel inspired to do in this lifetime. When they become work, I won't do them because it won't mean anything. That's the whole point of this. Nature knows when it's done, it's done. It goes away, it regroups, and something comes in its place. But every single tree abides by the rules of nature and becomes its own unique expression. And isn't that what we say in one of our unity principles, the first, by the way? That God is in everything, even nature. And that means that everything is going to work its way through its own cycles and patterns. I want you to consider the image of a tree for a minute. When you're thinking about being unique as a human, just let's look at the tree in comparison. All right, there's never been a tree that strives to be a rose. It doesn't bend itself into unnatural shapes just to make the forest happy. It simply allows its unfoldment to occur naturally, offering shade and beauty and fruit in its own time. Whereas we, on a human level, struggle with trying to be ourselves because we try to force ourselves to be something when we don't really know what that something is quite yet. But being is enough. Just like the trees that greeted us today, being is enough. You'll know in time when you're supposed to move, make a move, blow the wind, help make the earth change. You'll know. But it's this natural unfoldment. And the trees even know how to build networks with each other without bringing out a business card and forcing themselves to talk to people they don't want to talk to. Our existence on this earth mirrors the unfoldment of these trees that are rooted in truth just like we are. They're going to be their own expression. We can build networks. We can be our own expression. But the best thing to remember is that nature's wisdom is silent. It isn't out there talking all the time about what you need it to do or what it needs to do. It's silent, but it's clear, and it accepts all changes with ease. Something happens, it just moves with the changes. It's always in perpetual motion. Day turns into night, night turns back into day. The tide on our shores knows how to come in and go out. Even the waves know how to be part of the bigger picture and eventually settle down. The flowers know when to bloom or when to wither away. The point is, there's no resistance, only resilience. Now think about that in your own life for a minute, okay? How often are you resisting versus being resilient? How often are we trying to force change versus accept change? The sun knows to rise like clockwork. Rivers don't resist their course. The seasons change without complaining and without having an anxiety attack. And every blade of grass, every stone, and every cloud knows how to play its role every single day. Now, when we observe this, we don't see chaos. We don't see chaos unless it's a hurricane, and even then we see it calm down and then become chaotic again before it moves away. We see this deep and abiding natural order to the way life is supposed to be, this cosmic dance in which everything belongs right where it is, including the people in our life that we don't get. We, on the other hand, resist change. We end up suffering as a result. Then we medicate ourselves just to face another day in the landscape of life. Am I right? Okay, we're always trying to fix ourselves, make life more palatable. What if we just trusted like nature did? Whether we're facing a crisis or just a small interruption, we seem to forget to trust the flow of life. Whatever's happening right now today, we all know it's going to be different tomorrow. And the next day it might be back to where it was today. It's like a yo-yo effect. But you have to be able to move into it and be graceful about it. And oftentimes in these processes, we're questioning God's role in all of these things. But God doesn't play a role in anything like that. That is how life unfolds. There is nobody pulling the strings. This is a universe. We're part of that. And that energy and that God power is within us, not outside of us. So there's no need to be trying to look up around for who's going to fix it, because it's got to be us. We have the wisdom. We have the skills. We have the innate ability to know. Nature knows how to achieve balance. It replenishes itself after a fire. There's time for growth. There's time for rest, time to sow, time to reap. Nature knows the balance between action and stillness, engagement and withdrawal. And one of the most profound laws of nature is the law of return. And the law of return is where nothing is wasted. Every action is like a vibration that becomes a greater value. For example, the rainfall that falls becomes part of a river. A river nourishes the field produces the crops. And the cycle continues. Nothing is wasted, including us. None of us are without purpose. And one of my favorite lessons about nature is that no creature exists in isolation. No one was meant to exist in isolation. The bees rely on the blossoms rely on the sun. And our ability individually to bloom in this lifetime, both spiritually and in serving our purpose, is connected to the well-being of everyone else, because we are all connected. You don't get to make your life good and ruin everybody else's. It doesn't work that way, because the law of return says it's coming back on you. Service, compassion, stewardship should not be obligations or burdens, but rather joyful participation. You all demonstrate that every week. Those of you who bring food, those of you who share food, those of you who share fellowship, those of you who notice a new person, those of you who welcome somebody you haven't seen. That is what you do, because you're noticing the landscape that you're part of. Jeffrey told me one of the most amazing stories I'm going to share, and I'll be brief. I am watching the clock, don't worry. But I thought this was the coolest story to share with you today. So when a beehive loses its queen, who alone is the only one that can give life to the colony and maintain order for that hive to continue on in an organized society, okay? The life of the hive slows down. Without new eggs, the future is lost, and in a few weeks, the entire colony is destroyed. However, bees don't panic, nor do they expect to be saved by something outside of themselves. Instead, even bees know to use collective intelligence, and they find any larva, and they choose that larva, that one larva that would turn into a worker bee, they choose it to be the queen. And then they all collectively, without having 4 meetings and 20 emails, they all collectively know to instinctually start to trigger these emergency procedures that would be unimaginable in a world dominated by insects. This transformation begins with one choice they make. They start to collectively give what is called royal jelly, a special food, to that one larva. It's a rare substance. It's produced only by the healthy bees. It's rich in proteins and vitamins and bioactive compounds. Within a few days, the chosen one begins to develop differently. It grows stronger, and it has the ability now to live up to 20 times longer than any of the others. The new queen is created to lead, but born out of desire to save the colony. The point I want to make here is they understand the importance of being an individual contributor, but part of a collective society. They learn innately that we're all connected and we need to take care of one another. And when we align ourselves with nature's rhythms like that, our life will unfold naturally. We will discover our own purpose, our true purpose, and contribute to the greater good. And there will be harmony without anxiety and without stress and control. Let's review today's lessons. Aligning with the flow of nature can empower us if we understand the following. That first, we're not the center of the universe. We are part of a larger landscape. Number two, that accepting change will prevent our suffering. There's a time to reap, a time to sow. Perpetual motion is necessary. Keep moving, but just accept change. Number three, that action and stillness must be in balance. And we need to do, and we need to take, we need to give, we need to receive. Number four, that no creature can exist in isolation, including us, that our interconnectedness is what helps us grow. The affirmation I wrote for today is, I am aligned with the flow of nature. Let's say that together. I am aligned with the flow of nature. I'm going to hold you to that. You just declared it. And the quote from today is from Joseph Campbell. It says, the goal of life is to make your heartbeat match the beat of the universe, to match your nature with nature. Let's take that in. So we pause now to say thank you, God, for the innate ability to be able to be part of a bigger picture, to recognize that stillness must be in balance with our action, that the answers to our existence flow naturally when we get out of the way, and that needing one another and being connected is more important than living in isolation where our true purpose cannot be seen. And so we recognize this gift within us, and we affirm that we are aligning our lives to that natural flow and make life easier for ourselves. Amen. Okay, first I want to show you, this is Marie Scaglione. I've been talking to you about her. She went into hospice, and then I told you last week she was binge watching Leave It to Beaver. Well, she made her transition this morning, and I appreciate Mark and Susan sharing this picture. I want you to know that the few times I've seen this woman, she was always dressed like the mom on Leave It to Beaver, just like you said. She's always dressed to the nines. She looked beautiful every day and took pride in it. And so we just know that she's in peace and has been reunited with her husband's spirit, and that she looks just like that again. And we're holding the Scagliones in prayer. I also would ask that you keep, I don't see Sean Lee, but I would ask you to keep a friend of his daughter, Victoria, in your prayer. She is going through a very difficult time and is on a ventilator in a hospital. And of course, we need to continue our prayers for Bruce and Maria, who will need patience and over the time they're healing. I also want to tell you something new we're doing starting today. We're going to have 1 or 2 chaplains in the rooms. They're going to stay 15 minutes later. They'll be at either the back window on this side or the back window on that side. Today, we have Candy Norris. You'll see her. She's wearing a teal stole, and she's here to pray with you. If you have the need, just come see her in the back of the room. And Candy, thank you for helping us today. If you have a prayer need, please fill out a prayer card, and we will make sure your prayer is on the list. If you're watching online, you can go online and add your prayer. All right, let's say our giving affirmation. First, let me say thank you to all of you who continue to support this amazing group of people and this center and all the programs that are offered and everything we do. Whether you're renting space here or holding a class here, giving a tithe or volunteering, you are making a difference here, and we appreciate you. And with that said, we always say our affirmation, our prosperity affirmation. We have faith in God as our instant, constant, abundant supply and supplier. We have faith in God to open ways when to the human sense there is no way. We have faith in God to guide us in all our ways, and our health, happiness, and prosperity are assured. Thank you, God, for your abundant good, now flowing forth to meet our every need. And so it is. All right, it is 12 up. I would like you to definitely do this song. Okay. And if you feel we have time, you can do the peace song too. I'll let you decide. Okay. This is a great song to end on because it's about nature, but I'll leave that in your hands.
We'll see how we're feeling.
Let go of the shore and let the water carry you. Let go of the shore, float into the mystery. Let go of the shore and let the water carry you. Let go of the shore, float into the mystery. You have all you need, it's all inside of you. Just close your eyes and breathe. Know that you are safe. Let go of the shore and let the water carry you. Let go of the shore, float into the mystery. Let go of the shore and let the water carry you. Let go of the shore, float into the mystery. You have all you need. Your heart will be your compass. Just set your sails, you'll see. You'll know that you're okay. Let go of the shore and let the water carry you. Let go of the shore, float into the mystery. Let go of the shore, and let the water carry me. Let go of the shore, float into the mystery. Float into the mystery. float into the mystery.
Thanks, guys. What do you think? Let's get you off your feet. Let's sing the peace song. It won't take long. Then I promise you can go eat. We'll be done with you then. Here we go. Let there be peace on earth and let it begin with me. Let there be peace on earth, the peace that was meant to be. With God as creator, family all are we. Let us walk with each other in perfect harmony. Let peace begin with me. Let this be the moment now. With every step I take, let this be my joyous vow. To take each moment and live each moment with peace eternally. Let there be peace on earth and let it begin with me.
We got microphone issues. While you're holding on to one another, I want you to just feel the energy and recite the prayer for protection. The light of God surrounds us. The love of God enfolds us. The power of God protects us. The presence of God watches over us. Wherever we are, God is, and all is well. God bless you. Have a wonderful week.